Fun fact, I was circumcised by my sister.
Wow, that's a fun fact.
Yeah. So basically, I wanted to eat everyone's food, right? But I couldn't figure out how to do it. So I'd go to the girls and I'd be like, no, you have something disgusting. I don't want to put it in my mouth. Yuck. And they'd go, Anand, come put it in your mouth. And I'd go, I hated social media and I hated working with influencers. I had to go and just take pictures of
So
food.
you just became one like after that.
Yeah, you become
Something
what
like
you
that.
hate the most. Understand this, my friend. I want to have you know that I'm the top echelon of man. So for me to grace you on your podcast means that you are not a brokey. You are not a peon. You're not a peasant. It means that you guys are doing something valuable with your time. Ashton Hall. I just met him in Dubai recently. I got him a 20-person seated place at Krasota. It's a very luxurious Russian restaurant here. It's a 5-star experience, 8-course meal. Bro, he ate 2 bites of everything and then he's like, I don't really like this. Can I get steak?
Hi, Checkpoint guys. We're recording already. So that's our guest. Thanks for the intro, Anand.
That's who is your guest? Because that's multiple personality disorder, bro. That's schizophrenia.
Who's come to greet us today? I mean, see us today, man. Is it Anand? Is it...
Please understand this, my friend. I want to have you know that I'm the top echelon of man. So for me to grace you on your podcast means that you are not a brokey. You are not a peon. You're not a peasant. It means that you guys are doing something valuable with your time.
Thank you very much.
Absolutely.
Thank you. Oh,
Andrew Tate.
No, my name's not Andrew Tate. It's actually, I'm Anand. I'm Anand Raman.
you're Anand Raman.
Anand Raman.
Yeah. I watched one. I watched one of your videos which I really liked a lot. It was you with another girl, and you guys are hitting it off. She's Canadian and you're American.
Oh, yeah. And then we switch in the end.
Dude, yes, that was so good, bro. Did you edit that video as well?
Yeah, so that was Noora Fatehi, and she came into town, and she's Canadian, but she also wanted to do something where we're flipping accents.
Wait, that was Noora Fateh?
Yeah. I like how you were just that's
What?
some girl that just came from.
I swear I didn't know it was Noora Fateh.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh wait,
fine.
you might be thinking of. I did a similar video
yeah,
with that.
similar
with
one.
Another one. Yeah.
Wait, so that's the thing. See, I caught that
You did. That's good. He's been watching.
by mistake.
No, but it's funny because I did that video with Nora and we were talking about how I'm pretending to be Canadian, but I end up being Indian in the end.
Yeah.
And I'm just trying to impress her. But then the thing that because she said she's Canadian, and the only thing people stuck on is that she said she's Canadian, and they're like, you're Moroccan, don't forget your roots. And they flamed her in the comments for that. And I was like, bro, you're missing the point.
This kid, dude.
Yeah, she was like, why are all these comments saying that? I said, just ignore them.
Nice.
Was that good?
Is
That was
that
good,
what
that was
you
good.
do with all your comments? Is
That-
that
he
what
didn't-
you do with all your hate comments? Is ignore them?
I would like to say I do, but
But do you rage inside and
God damn it.
Which ones do you take seriously? That get to you, bro?
Usually the ones that ring true, right? So
The
if people,
bald bit, the which bit,
no, I didn't say any of those.
Sorry about that.
You said those actually. So
I noticed as well.
yeah, everyone does. But basically what they said was they were like, he's so smart, he's so talented, he's so handsome. I'm like, guys, don't float my boat this much. I mean, my ego can only take so much. What was your question?
Fuck it.
Checkpoint, yes,
Do
you get the
always
checkpoint,
think
that's good.
funny, in a serious situation.
I always think funny. My brain is programmed to think if you tell me that you just are I don't know, your dog died, and then I'm just gonna think I don't know, my brain's gonna go into something funny, bro.
Like,
Now I'm gonna feel really bad if he's actually 1 week
I
ago.
want to know, this is a serious topic, right?
And this is
So,
even
what
sadder
goes
because
into your
I
head
grew up with Raghav, so I've seen his dog before. It's a very cute dog, and now
We're not
visual.
talking about my dog.
We're not talking about your
this
dog.
is, not my dog.
Just a hypothetical dog.
Yeah, a hypothetical
Yeah,
dog,
let's
and then
keep my dog
you
out
come.
of
I
this.
think in puns. So if you come to me and you say my dog just passed away last week, I would say that's rough, right? But that's
Rough?
yeah,
Rough?
and it doesn't even justify how bad it is of a joke.
But did you mean the rough and the joke at the same time, or
Only
comes
slightly.
off like that?
It comes off. It comes off like that. Yeah. It's all jokes. It's all good. You sound like you have a bone to pick with me, bro. You're barking up the wrong tree.
Dude, you're too quick at these pun thing, okay? You've been doing it for a while. It takes me
have.
time to catch up.
Okay.
Give me a bit, I'll come up with one.
Yes.
Raunak, you wanted to ask him something?
Yeah, man.
What was
Now
that?
you do all these accents and shit, right?
Yeah.
So
That's what I do.
whenever you think of something, what accent comes out in your thoughts?
In my thoughts.
I know there's some accent is coming out, bro.
Bro, this is what I hate the most is that it's usually the person I've been hanging around the most, and the worst accent that I want stuck in my head is Sandeep's accent.
So Sandeep is in your head?
Sandeep is living rent-free in my head right now, bro. As soon as I post a video, sometimes I'll be like, was that a good video? I think it was a good video. In my head, I'll be like, this is why you're not famous. This is why the video is flopping. You wasted your parents' money on an education, didn't even use graphic design degree.
Oh my god. Okay, bro, since you're a comic, right? Okay, wait. Screw everything. Let's start from the beginning. As far as from what I know you.
So my dad basically like penetrated my mom. Like,
yeah, and then
you came out.
and then you came out.
So then 2 girls came out. For my dad had 2 daughters.
Yes.
And then my mom got pregnant again, and then my dad was like, "Oh, wait,
fuck,
this is
disappointment."
We're getting disappointment.
No, actually, your parents did that because they really needed a guy in the family, to take the legacy.
Yeah, take the legacy.
But it seems like they did a good job at it. So congrats, uncle.
Thank you so much, Dad, Mom. I wish the genetics was good.
Checkpoint,
in the hair department.
enough
Checkpoint.
Yes, come back.
Yes, come back.
Yeah.
So yeah, my mom was pregnant, and then my dad was like, he said he's happy.
Yeah,
and I'm here.
yeah.
Anand means happiness in Hindi.
Mubarak ho.
Thank you. And my last name is Raman, like the
Yeah.
noodles. So when you
So
put it
happy
together,
noodles?
it's the noodle of happiness. When my ex heard this for the first time, she said, Anand, the only similarity you have to noodles is you go from hard to soft in 3 minutes. And I said they call it instant ramen for a reason.
I don't want to
But
say
I had
it.
a similar thing, man. Like, so 2 girls, 2 elder sisters, and then the third one, they were like, same thing.
Yeah, bro.
And then,
you know
they found out that, oh, it's a guy. Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, cool. We'll keep this one. This one is good.
Your
Yeah.
dad's were like good to chop their balls off after that. We're good. Whoa.
Like, 2
Tell us about the 2 girls.
girls. I'm like,
Sisters.
dude, when my second sister was born, I mean, I hope she doesn't hate me for this, but when she was born, apparently my grandmom cried a lot because she was like, another girl.
ये रौनक नहीं है.
ये कौन है?
And then third one, they were like, my grandma was like, bro, this better be a guy.
And then you came out, you're like, Har Gadi.
Yeah. Dude, in Kuwaiti hospital, when I came out, I was like, guy hai, and all, like,
Sorted.
called everyone in India, like, ladka hai, sab kuch, mithai baanto.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, man.
Someone has to carry the boats, bro. That's why we came out. We're there. What about you, Raghav?
I just have an elder sister, and my parents also ended with me.
Spoiled child. Privilege.
Like all three
All
of us
three
are
of us are youngest.
the same boat.
Yeah.
We're sailing on the same.
all spoiled, everything.
Yeah. Then what happened with your parents, and then whatever happened with you?
That's a very specific question,
Yeah.
Raghav. Thank you.
Because
I like
you're
your
giving a very
professionalism.
specific answer.
Yeah, good at this. You should do podcasts or something.
Thank you. Yeah.
So I grew up in a joint family in Sharjah, Rola. So, like all joint families, we had a lot of fun birthday parties with a lot of Caesar's pizza.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
We had a lot of...
School also. At
Yeah.
one point of time, and then it fucking changed to that stupid restaurant, wasn't it?
No. I don't. When Caesars
When
left
Caesar
my
stopped
school
and they stopped,
canteen,
they started another Indian
Yes.
restaurant.
No,
I
thanks.
Mr. Baker?
No, dude, it was an Indian proper.
Mr. Baker was a pal for sure,
It
bro.
could be anything, but it was not
Dude,
Caesars.
It
That's
was
all
a
that
samosa or
mattered.
something. I forgot the name, man.
No thanks. But the guy over there was very nice. He gave me a 60 dirham credit, and then
Yeah.
the thing got shut.
60
And then
dirhams
I
back
got
then
evicted.
went a
Yeah,
long way,
Bro,
bro.
that was like 60K back
I
then.
told you.
That's a bit of a stretch, bro. But
That's 2 months of samosa, bro. Come
that is a
on.
lot of samosa.
That was like half my weight. Okay, so like Checkpoint coming to
Checkpoint.
Yeah.
I grew up in the streets of Sharjah. I'm saying like I'm Fresh Prince of Bel Air. Like,
Do you feel like what?
no, I feel like the Fresh Prince of Karama, bro. But I grew up joint family, so we used to, go to KFC and enjoy like birthday parties where they would put the Spider-Man
Sharjah
paint.
Road.
Same KFC
Yeah.
with the Pizza Hut.
Yes,
Dubai
bro.
Sharjah Road KFC.
Dubai Sharjah Road KFC. We do musical chairs and like.
You've been to one of my birthday parties as well.
I have.
Yes.
That was a good time.
Yeah.
I think about that to this day. I looked at my mom like, we gotta get going on this birthday shit, It's not cutting out anymore. And then, I just grew up there, man. I grew up with my cousin Adi, who you know also. And we just grew up in that household. Fun fact, I was circumcised by my sister. So-
Wow, that's a fun fact.
Yeah.
How did that
I
happen?
wouldn't
Like,
call that a fun fact. I just call that.
Well, it was
Replace
not fun for me.
Or your sister, I don't think.
I
so.
don't think it was fun for her either. Yeah, it was not. Well, to cut to the chase.
Cut to the,
A circumcision joke. So she was on the phone one day with her friends. First of all, do you guys want to? I feel like I pushed the story onto you guys. Do you want to push? Okay, fine.
Because
Because
I'll pick it up from where.
you'll pick it up. Yeah, it's flaccid right now. It'll be hard
No, I
soon.
know
So
it.
basically, my sister was on the phone, And I'm like a 5-6-year-old kid running around the house, doing what any normal 6-year-old kid would do. I was naked and I was doing the helicopter.
Oh, yeah.
With my little shamalama ding dong, just like reep, 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 reep.
Yeah.
I'm like, these moves are crazy. Back then, that meme didn't exist, the helicopter one, but like.
But it was there here.
It was there here. That's
Yes,
how the
that's what
conception.
that
Was.
mattered.
So my sister's on the phone and she's getting annoyed at me, and I'm just doing the helicopter and I'm trying to get her attention, and I'm like, look at this, check out these moves, and she goes to pick up something in her near proximity, and what she decides to pick up is those tissue boxes, like the fine tissue box.
Yes.
She grabbed that one and she chucked it at me with great velocity at my one-eyed willy. And the next thing I just heard, and I opened my eyes and I looked down and there was blood pouring out of my willy.
Ooh.
And I ran around the house and I went to my maid and I said, my choo-choo, my choo-choo. And the maid looked at me and she's like, I'm not getting paid enough for this shit.
Yeah,
She was not a black American, by the way. She was like a Filipino maid. I don't know where that accent came from, but it felt suited to this situation.
Wait, so you're bleeding out and like
I'm bleeding out of my-
in front of your
In front of my maid, my sister is on the phone. She goes, I'll have to call you back, yeah.
Who did she
And I'm
call
like, oh, I'm
for?
sorry, is this inconveniencing you, you piece of shit? I've only lost like 2 inches in my fucking manhood. I didn't have much to work with there already. It was like barely 2.
5'6", you don't have shit, bro.
5'6", you don't have
I
shit.
don't know actually.
What do you mean you don't know?
I don't remember and I'm not into kids.
Bro, you remember.
No.
So then so my mom worked at HSBC, right? And my dad worked in an oil company.
Sick,
So
man.
they didn't get back home until like late at night. So I needed medical assistance. So they took me to the hospital, my sister, whatever. And my mom came to the hospital and she did what any Indian mom would do. She looked at it and she looked at the doctor and she said, can you give me discount? Because it's already half off.
Yeah, it's already half off.
And then my mom told me I'm going to Disneyland.
You are going to Disneyland?
Yeah, the next day I was super excited. My dick was burning, but I was like, Mickey Mouse, yeah,
It's
let's
the
go.
Mickey Mouse coming in,
Mickey
bro.
Mouse. So I go in, suddenly I'm like, why is there anesthesia involved?
That's the Disneyland.
Yeah.
That's the entrance.
Dreaming about that is
Yeah, Donald Duck just comes on the side. I wake up and next thing I know, I'm like, something's wrong. Like something's off,
Yeah.
Something
Something
was
feels
off.
off.
Something feels off.
Yeah.
And then it turns out, like it's the doctor told my mom that it's already kind of half off. You might as well do it. And I think he was like kind of incentivized to it. I'm not going to say, I don't know, bro. He was just like, it's very considered like a good thing to do.
So he upsold
He
your
upsold
circumcision to
the
your mom.
yeah.
Okay, fine, cool.
He's like, this is going to change his life. It's going to be good for him.
More hygienic. and-
More hygienic. That's literally what they said.
That's the upsell.
Yeah.
The first word.
But have you ever like not washed your dick and the next day you're like, oh, I should have got it circumcised? Like, no, I feel like just wash it up. So then for the next 2 weeks, I had.
That's how we try to like get out of the whole discount thing, yeah, because your mom asked for that discount. It's
Yeah,
like,
no.
the upsides of this.
Don't
like,
see it.
wow.
It's fine. I was hoping I had like Wolverine superpowers to just heal it or something, but nothing happened.
no.
So then the doctor was like, I was like, okay, cool. So can I just get back to normal boy activities? My vocabulary was very extensive
Yes.
when I was 5, so that's how I spoke. Yeah, I had a very,
Can I do anything?
yeah, exactly.
Anything I can do?
Anything I can do? Anything? Full on, huh?
Everything you can do.
Yeah, masti, everything.
It's like, what must be?
Honestly. So the doctor told me for the next 2 weeks I had to sit in a plastic tub filled with salt water in
With
order.
your balls dip.
With your balls dip, yeah. I guess balls didn't need to be
For
included.
kids also, like, this is what I've heard for, like, one of my friends in uni got a circumcision. It was like,
Yeah, see, as a kid it's understandable. As an adult, sitting
Yeah,
in a
just
tub
imagine
of salt water is sad.
Wait, sit in a tub. Why don't you just take that little small bucket and just bring it up? You know what I mean? And then
okay, then try sitting like that.
I never
don't know
thought about
How
that.
would you do that?
I never thought about that. Yeah, I could have just held a bowl
yeah, like
standing up.
But you were 5, so you didn't need to think about that.
That is true, but you know what was more
That your parents
emasculating?
needed to think about.
This is what they should have thought about. They made me do this in front of my entire joint family.
Like,
So
they-
while I'm sitting in this plastic tub over there, everyone's having dinner over here, bro. And they're like, can you pass the ketchup? And I'm just sitting over there, like looking down and like just waiting, bro. And
Waiting
like,
for what? To,
For
like,
it to
you have to,
Like-
no. So
how long?
You have to let the skin shed off, and that's what the salt water helps with.
oh.
I know, I don't want to think about it.
That was way more
I don't want to
graphic.
get into it.
You guys,
I don't.
you guys were thinking of something so much more nicer. You're like, oh, for it to
No,
heal.
I just wasn't thinking, and now you got me thinking, and now I wish I didn't.
For anyone wondering out there, I now have a star deck, so everything is good down there. So we'll cut that part out.
No, no need to call
No
it.
need.
Oh, no.
It's all
We're
good. You
leaving
can
it
be
in.
as
Let people
Star
know.
Anand
Let people know
Raman.
about you.
Yeah. So,
About your star dick.
so guys, I'm very professional. I'm looking for a job. You know.
I don't think you're looking for a job, bro. Shut the
Oh,
fuck up. Okay, pick it up from there. Then your dick broke off when you were 5.
My dick broke off when I was 5. Do you want me to just go in like the?
Yeah, I'm waiting for you to go deeper when you see me.
Checkpoint, bro.
Yes,
when I
Checkpoint on the
entered
dick.
your life.
It's checkpoint on the dick, yeah.
No, like after the dick incident. Then what happened? When
I
you
mean,
were
a
like
lot
7,
happened
8,
between of the
9.
dick incident and now,
No,
bro.
You went to school, right?
I went to school. Yes.
Which school?
I went to a lot of schools. I started in Sharjah Indian School in kindergarten. Then I went to our own
so
English
cute.
high school from 1st to 4th grade.
Yeah.
And I had a lot of crushes then. It was my first time dealing with women and girls, sorry. And I had this really fun thing that I would do in recess. So basically, I wanted to eat everyone's food, right? But I couldn't figure out how to do it. So I'd go to the girls and I'd be like, no, you have something disgusting. I don't want to put it in my mouth. Yuck. And they'd go, Anand, come put it in your mouth. And I'd go,
Reverse
ow. And I would eat it. Like,
You still do that with girls, bro?
I do, but I'm like, you want to see my circumstances?
That's where it began, right? Like with the food.
Yeah, bro. That's
Fair.
so they did that, and then and then I moved out of there when afternoon section was a
Yeah.
thing, and I moved from our own to Emirates National School.
ENS.
ENS, and that was hell on earth, bro. It was the worst. I was segregated from boys to girls, but the girls also had mustaches, so it was like basically boys and boys.
Pretty much like how you are right now. Like, I mean, for the girls, you're good.
I'm good.
Yeah, you're
Just
good.
for the camera. Can you just repeat that again? Just
Insecurities. Yeah, sorry. Then next, then you came to DPS, bro. Come on, meet
Yeah,
me
but
now.
DPS, yes, I'm in
Shit,
DPS.
dog.
So, bro, it's like 2 hours later. So I'm in DPS, and finally, so now I've gone through the ringer. I've gone through all these schools. I went to boarding school in India briefly because my
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was.
How was
Was it like a thing where you were like a naughty kid, so they're like, go to boarding school?
Bro, basically, my sister was being sent to boarding school because she was the naughty kid, and I was so young that I thought she's going to some hostel and luxurious vacation. So I started crying, and I was like, I also want to go here. My parents were like, go 2 for 1. Go, you also go.
Good.
And I went to Singhad in Powai or like Poda or something.
In
I
Mumbai
went-
somewhere.
In Mumbai, in Pune. I was in
Okay.
Pune.
Okay.
Yeah.
okay.
I'm bad with
I'm just
geographic
like-
locations. Okay,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I was there. And bro, I got food poisoning a lot of times.
How long were you there for?
I was there for 1 month.
1 month. Okay, so you didn't
One
go
month
there,
of food
right?
poisoning and he's like, yeah, I'm out.
Bro, keep in mind, I'm like a
so you just
spoiled,
went
like,
for a summer and came back.
yeah, but I'm like a spoiled Sharjah kid, you know. So my
Yeah.
parents would send me all the best snacks. Like they would send me like those marshmallow chocolate,
Oh,
like choco pie.
Yeah.
And they would send me
Eggless choco
chips
pies.
Ahoy, yeah.
Yes.
And all these kids would like, I would have a locker and they would come and break into the locker and start eating it, bro. Like,
Dude, that's messed
So
up.
you're like, fuck this.
I was like, F this, bro. I started
And over
crying.
here, you'd be that guy, you know, like doing the same thing.
Basically. So I dipped from that situation and then I came to DPS. I was morbidly obese. I was like 130 kilos.
Okay.
I don't remember that. Was it?
There was a
Yeah,
time,
there
yeah.
was a
So this
time.
is when I first
Just
entered
before you
DPS.
went to gym and all that.
Yeah, you don't remember that because I didn't have any friends at that time, basically.
Like, you were with Pavan and all, right?
Yeah. But that was in the beginning. I was just by myself. So I was fat as didn't have any friends. I came to this new school and I was like, dude, it's time to reinvent myself. So I took a summer. I like built my body. I came
You
back.
ran around.
I ran around
Rola.
Bohera Cornish.
That's like the scene, you know, with the water. Like,
Yeah,
With the
bro.
headphones locked in and you're
Yeah,
like,
dude.
I'll come
and
back
going.
and people will look at me for sure this
I would
time.
order mixed grill and stuff with like the paratha and just eat that.
No more oily food.
No more oily food, bro. So I came back 72 kilos, ripped.
Sick.
And the only thing was my hair was thinning at the time, so I just shaved it off completely. And bro, like I got so many compliments on just being bald that I was like, I will stick with this for life now. Like it was one crush. It was one of my crushes that said that I look good bald, and then I
And
took
then
that.
that's it,
And
stuck
then
with you.
It's not easy. Huh?
It's not easy. She she said I reminded her of someone that said, "Ek chutki sindoor."
Sindoor.
Something.
Where's the place for the sindoor?
Oh.
What do you mean?
I don't know. Maybe I had hair at the time.
That time you probably had hair.
That time I probably had.
This is before you went bald.
No, I was bald for sure.
Yeah.
I was bald.
So you've never grown your hair back after that? Like,
So I got a hair transplant done in Mumbai, India.
Yeah.
And there's a reason why they say to get it done in Turkey. Because now when my hair grows, it grows straight up out of my head.
Okay.
Yeah, so
anti-gravitation.
yeah, if I'm at like a horror movie with a chick, she's like, Anand, I have goosebumps. I'm like, yeah, no, me too. Right? It's so yeah, I've never tried to fully grow it back.
Dude, that'll be like
all I know.
Yeah, just try it. It'll be so
Like,
different.
bro, it's so convenient.
I don't think you have the time to grow it like for work on like if you compare it to like work.
Yeah.
I don't think you can do that.
I don't know, actually. And at this point, it would be like if Vin Diesel like just grew out his hair, it would look really weird.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I'm not comparing myself to Vin Diesel.
Yeah, you don't need to, but I
Family's
get the
everything.
metaphor.
Family.
Family.
is
Family.
everything.
All right, bro. So from there onwards, I think you went to the US for your graduation.
Yeah.
How was that experience?
So I was trying to pick out, like with any kid who's researching which university to go to, I was being very diligent. So I used to look at this YouTube channel called I'm Schmacked.
Okay.
It's basically like the craziest party scenes in the US. And I would
Frat
find
boy stuff.
Yeah, and I would rank which college I want to go to based on that.
Nice.
So I had like I had like ASU,
Yeah.
which was on Arizona State, and then I had California, Fresno or something. My parents were like, this is all out of our budget. So I went to Buffalo, SUNY Buffalo.
You left U.A.E, bro. You did more than us. So it's chill.
I got out the hood.
I wanted to go to UK, but I was like, yeah, go, man, go for sure.
I just wanted to go to
and
Manipal
then when
University.
it actually came to it, when I was like, yeah, I got admission and all, because my dad never thought, like, he never believed that I could get admission.
Yeah.
He's like, you're fucking gonna fail, bro. So you're not getting admission. So when I got the admission, I think even he was shocked. So he was like, yeah, fuck that. I'm not sending you, because he's like,
Yeah.
You'll probably come back in a month.
Yeah,
kind
he's
of
like,
vibe.
no, actually, I feel like you'll go do drugs over there. So
Fair point,
I was
Dad.
like,
No, the admission was crazy. Like, I mean, out of state, my parents paid $250,000.
That's a heavy.
Yeah, $250,000 for a graphic design degree that I never used.
I'm using it now, right?
I am
using
using
it.
it now.
Come
That's
on,
very true. I use it now every day, pretty much.
Yeah.
So that's awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, it worked out better than they would have even hoped.
When you told them you want to be a content creator, they were like,
They didn't even believe it. I mean,
they're like, I don't believe you.
Like, at what stage, like after how many years of you actually like creating content, did your parents go,
Actually,
like,
leave
okay,
content
cool,
creator,
it's
because
chill.
you're trying to become a comedian.
yes. So it was
That's the thing, right?
Yeah,
different
so-
stages.
So
I,
now-
as far as I know, like when he was small, like since he was much younger, like you wanted to do YouTube.
Yeah, I always
This is what I
wanted to do
like
YouTube.
distinctly remember, like
Yeah.
because he used to just like not even just put like WWE videos. There used to be some random shit going on YouTube, like and at
Yeah.
that time YouTube was even new at that time. Like,
So I was super into Flash animations in the time, and like I would borrow like Ramya's Panda. She had a tablet, like a drawing tablet, and that was my first time when I would animate stuff on that tablet.
sick.
And like I always just thought that's so cool that you can just draw things and make them come to life. And like I loved like doing that. Even in kindergarten, I used to like draw Pokemon and like narrate stories for my friends and stuff like that. So then I started YouTube that way. But then I kind of fell off. In college, I would like animate a bit. I started an animation channel. It's called Ant Squared on YouTube. And I talked about kind of like me joining a frat in America and like the
Nice.
party life and how to navigate those kind of party situations in a Flash style animation. I left America and I came back to Dubai because I couldn't get a visa. And it was
Every
also
other, like
every other.
guy who goes to the US.
Yeah,
like,
exactly. And when I came back to Dubai, I like realized there was a stand-up comedy course here in Dubai called Dubomedy. So I was like, dude, you know what? I might as well try it. I was working in social media at the time, and I kept doing social media while also going and practicing for stand-up comedy.
So you're working in a social media agency?
Yeah, so I worked at like a lot of social media agencies. I started out at
As what?
so I started out as an intern at it was a payment solutions company. Fun fact, they're now on Netflix for fraud and embezzling.
That's a great start.
It's a great start to my thing, you know. like,
Anand for
it means they were doing something
sponsorships.
meaningful. So, and then I jumped into free. So I worked for like 5-6 years. I was their social media guy, taking like crazy candid shots of like margarita pizzas and stuff. It was
Nice.
like
How was that?
that was
Mouth watering.
mouth-watering. They were like pretty chill, and it was my first foray into social media. So like I learned a lot with influencers. I would get fitness influencers to come and
Do pizza.
do. Well, we also had wildflower
What the fuck
poke,
is
which was
going
like
on, man?
poke bowls and stuff.
Okay.
Okay, but like I don't need to ship. That's a very low stakes situation, but
Checkpoint. Yeah.
So then I got fired during the pandemic, I think, because they were letting go of people and stuff. And it was through Zoom call, which is a very weird way to get
How
fired.
did that go, man? They were like, you're
Bro.
fired.
Yeah. They're like, you're fired. Oh, also, by the way, the Zoom call you're doing on this laptop, we need this laptop back. Like, they're coming to pick it up in 15 minutes. That's not even enough to delete all the Okay. So I got fired from there. And then I moved into another agency called they manage Shisha Factory. They manage which is like they manage which is another like clothing brand and stuff. Worked with a lot of clothing style brands, influencers, and then I did a stand-up comedy show once at TriFid, and it's a social media agency. And the main owner Mehdi looked at me. He's like, "Hey, you want a job in sales?" And I was like, at the time, I was like, "Yeah, sure, man. I don't have, bro, I don't have a visa. Also, like, I'm down to do anything." So I worked there for 3 months. I couldn't do one sale because the prices they were selling things at was absolutely insane. I mean, he was charging like dirhams for a reel at the time, which now is like 3-4 times the amount or something. So I also found out later on they're getting inside leads. So they were getting fed, like some of the people in there were getting fed the best leads, and I was just out in the dark. So I left all of that and I joined another agency, which was the final one that I joined. No, then I joined Prices also, which is another company that runs a couple of other places. And all of these companies just taught me one thing, that I hated social media and I hated working with influencers. I had to go and just take pictures of food.
So you just became one like after that?
Yeah, you become what you hate the most. And my day consisted of going to my job 9 to 5. Then I would travel through the metro, come back by the metro. Then I would go for a jiu-jitsu class. I would get done choking out people at a jiu-jitsu class. I would take the metro and go to a stand-up comedy show, finish the stand-up comedy show, take a metro back home, crash, and then repeat it all over again.
Shit, dude.
Yeah, and that was my life for like 5-6 years.
And then you realize, fuck this, I don't want to do the work.
Like, I'm saying shit, dude, fuck, but that is like...
This is the crazy thing. It was never shit this I don't want to do the work. It was all of this, and I also brought in content creation. So it was never that. I never sacrificed any of that. And I kept doing it with, so I was doing stand-up comedy, and I started doing videos with Abs Ali, who's one of the first Emirati comedians. He's a hilarious guy. And he was doing this thing where he was doing a Jordan Peterson impression. Which he does really well, by the way. And it's quite funny because you have to, there's a dominance hierarchy, and that's bloody important, that you have to clean your room and the lobsters. And so, to that, I would say, so.
I don't know how you do it, bro. Like, for me, like, when someone comes up and does the, like, mimicking different accents and stuff, it's just that you're using so much of your brain, you know, like, to do that.
It's really easy, bro. When you don't have
easy for you, bro.
It's easy for you.
You've done this, so...
Yeah.
Like, for you, you've been practicing this for so many years, right? So I'm just mesmerized by the way that you do it, and I stop listening to what you're saying. It's just how you're saying it. Like, it's really cool, man.
Yeah, if we hang around long enough, it'll be like looking in a mirror. It's weird. It's
Look away? Can I look away somewhere?
So I was doing all of that side by side, and I did this series with Abs where I was doing like I was pretending to be the top G, Andrew Tate, and he was a Jordan Peterson, and we were just doing it for fun. I still had my full-time job. I still had martial arts and jiu-jitsu and kickboxing and all this stuff. And while I was doing all of this, Sandeep reached out to me and he was like, let's do a podcast together. And at the minute, like, Sandeep's a very strange person for most of you that know. He's like an Indian uncle. If an Indian uncle had sex with an alien, just like, that's what he sounds like.
But is he actually like that in like real life, what he is on the videos?
So this is the question I get asked the most.
That is the most basic question that I can ask you about him without him being here.
Yeah, is Sandeep really like that? And the question is, answer is, fortunately and unfortunately, he is like that. Because if he was faking his accent or he was faking something about him, it wouldn't have been
is it like one of those, you know, like since you and me have a WWE bond from back in the day, is it like the Undertaker? Like, you know, like he was always in character. You know what I mean? Like, is Sandeep like the Undertaker or is he just like that?
If that's the case, he's the best actor of all time.
Like he's got you fooled as well. Then.
Yeah, he's got me fooled too. Like right on my deathbed, he comes and he's like, I actually have to tell you, you're quite a good actor. I'm like, what the fuck, bro? Imagine Sandeep just like...
Do you find it weird that like it's your podcast, but like since you guys are in a duo, like Anand and Sandeep is like a proper duo, right? Like, so does it feel weird when someone asks you about Sandeep when you're the guest on the podcast?
No, never. I feel like it's kind of like a testament to like what we built and like the awesome stuff that we did, because it's really funny. Like even when we're out in public or something, like I'll have this thing where like people will look at Sandeep like this, and then they like turn, and then they look at me, and then they'll be like, or they like look at me and they'll be like something, and then from behind me they'll hear, bro, let's go to this cafe. And they'll be like, oh my god. So it's kind of like synonymous with each other. So I like it. It's like a weird symbiotic relationship. But the weird thing which people don't know is our dynamic. We fight all the time. Like we hate each other. Like
really?
Genuinely.
You creatively hate each other, or what's this?
It's not just creative. We hate each other so much that it seeps into the creative aspect, which makes our videos good.
Okay.
Like we genuinely, like he'll be like, bro, you're useless. You procrastinate all the time. I'm like, all you do is think about women, and you just like, I remember the first time I called him, I'm like, bro, we got 90 million views on a video.
Bro.
And it blew my mind. Like it changed my life, that one video. And I'm like, bro, 90 million views. And his response was, yeah, 90 million views, but it's all men. Where are the bloody women?
fair.
Like, bro, what the heck?
When your first video like blew up, like this is a nice segue into it. Was it like something in the way that you knew that this one is going to take off, or amongst all the others
like
that you
randomly or like woke
did
up
you have a
one day,
gut
you're
feeling
like, oh,
about
fuck, this
it,
is
or
going
did
up.
you know that like this is going to work, and then like
Bro, so
what was the
I
story?
basically like was just uploading all of the videos. I was in Georgia at the time, and we had just shot our first podcast, and I was like, you know what, for fun, I was editing it and also enjoying Georgia at the same time. Sandeep was in Tanzania somewhere. And I put the first 2-3 videos. It got some good reception, 100 likes, 200 likes. And then one of the videos got like I think 500 likes or something. And it was the job interview type skit. So I was like, bro, there's something here. And he was like, yeah, there is something here. So we both sat down in a Google Meet and we kind of fleshed out some topics that we could shoot. And we fleshed out 9 topics. And somehow those 9 topics ended up being the most viral 9 videos. And each one of those videos was
How do you narrow it down to those 9 topics? Like, what was it that about those particular topics that you wanted to pick?
So we wanted to pick out something obviously in the job interview genre, but we wanted to keep it open-ended to where like it's organic and improvised, but also the most hard-hitting questions. What are the ones that every time you get in a job interview? Why do you want to work for this company? How much do you want to get paid? Can you speak Arabic for this role? Do you need a visa? All this kind of shit used to get asked to me, and I used to get frustrated about it. So I'm like, let's poke fun on this kind of stuff. And then I thought of it randomly where I was looking at something. I'm like, it'll be funny if I ask him to sell me this pen. And that like blew up the internet. It was crazy. Jordan Belfort reshared it. Like,
Yeah.
Wall Street, like all this entrepreneur
Insane.
So it just so turned out that like there was this niche where people are frustrated at their corporate lives, and we're poking fun at it in a family-friendly way also. That's not hurting anyone, but it's also Sandeep is the underdog and he comes out on top.
Yeah. Is that always the case in most of your videos? Or
There is
you mix
most
it
of
up,
the case.
like-
We mix it up, but it's tough because in every comedy duo there has to be one that's the.
So that's part of the formula, right?
It's part of the,
In a way. Right?
yeah, and that wasn't something easy for me in the beginning as well because I'm a comedian also. I want to be the funny person, obviously, in everything. But I was like, okay, fine. For this to work out with Sandeep, I have to kind of take the backseat and kind of let him be the main focus. Because if there's 2 goofy characters, then it just doesn't.
Yeah, then it's a load of goof. Like,
Yeah.
no one's there to make sense out of.
No one's there to make sense out of the thing. Yeah. I related a lot to like. There's this one Hindi movie I saw recently, man, but I can't remember which one it is.
Anand,
And
what is
I
Hindi movies,
hate
guys?
I hate that I'm picking this character for myself, bro. But unfortunately, I feel like
Is
I'm
it
that character.
Sitare Zameen Par or something?
No, bro. It's some movie where this chick is like falling in love with this dude in the office. But then there's this one guy who likes the chick, but he's a very straight edge guy, and he's just like everything needs to be proper, whatever. He's like follow the rules,
Anal.
and I'm like the anal there, bro. And I hate being that, but I'm like authoritarian apparently in camera.
That's a nice adjective.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's me. So how did you meet Sandeep? Like, where did this happen, man?
So we met like a lot of times in the past, bro, in stand-up comedy. And so Sandeep was doing stand-up comedy for 10 years. I was doing it almost like 5-6 years. And he would always come to the shows and he would kill it. And he would open for Kenny Sebastian. He would open for, I think, Biswa, or he opened for someone else big also. And he would just come on and say, hello everybody, my name is Sandeep and everybody likes to call me Sandeep. And as soon as you would say that, people would like die laughing, right?
That's the icebreaker.
That's the icebreaker. But all of us comics would hang around post the show and just chill and hang out. He would just walk away and go home. Because Sandeep's very introverted. So I never got to like hang out with him. So when he first hit me up, I'm like, bro, I don't see the point in this. And then he kept pestering me. And then one day he's like, bro, I booked the studio and I paid for it. Just come.
Awesome, man.
So then I was like, fine, man, fair play. I'll just come and shoot it. And it turned out to be really funny. Like, he likes dry humor. He likes Monty Python type skits. Yeah. And he's really good at like vibing on ideas back and forth. So I was like, okay, you know what? This could work
So
out.
Are there any videos that you guys have done like just on the spot without like prepping?
Oh yeah, bro. Like
Tons?
80 to 90% of our videos are like on the spot.
So you just decide a topic and then you guys just go back and forth.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
That's crazy, man.
It's pretty wild, bro. Because even like I did this video that was like 50-50 with this Russian chick where I was asking her like, would you be okay with us going 50-50? And it's all like on the spot
What
organic.
do you mean by 50-50?
In me, it's
Like,
this
explain
new,
to me this term.
this is how you know you're a real man. This is how ladies take note. So basically, when a man brings up 50-50, this happens usually in like the more forward countries. It means that like, are you okay to split everything with me 50-50? The bills, the payment on the house, the rent, the dinners, everything. The man asks the woman usually.
Okay, cool.
And most of the chicks are like,
No.
no.
This girl said yes to you?
No, in the video, she was like, yeah, of course, I will do 50-50, but 50% of your property, 50% of your
Oh, wait, I've seen
bank
this one, I've
balance.
seen this one, yeah, I've seen this one, yeah.
So that was all like unscripted completely. I like to like sit across from someone, invoke an emotion on them and then just let them go, bro. Like just
Fair.
go crazy.
Interesting, man. So, you mentioned stand-up, right? So, after your YouTube journey, I saw a lot of you on your socials promoting your stand-up shows during the beginning bit of it, you know,
Yes.
like, and like, at what point did you pivot from like stand-up to like majorly into like short form content?
So-
just after the video blew up, or was it like before that? Was it in the works already?
So luckily for me, bro, I think the content creation helped supplement my stand-up career. And I understood this from Abhish Matthew, who does it very, very smart. He said basically, as comics, our main intention is to use our platform to sell tickets. And I don't want to say that like I abandoned stand-up or I gave it up entirely. It's just that like it got more and more infrequent. But in the beginning, I was basically like using our platform as best I could. So we did sold out shows in India. We did Mumbai, Bangalore, Chennai, Hyderabad.
This was last year.
This
right?
was last year.
Yeah.
Yeah. We did all of India, like a lot of places. Then we did Dubai Opera last year as well, which was like a dream come true. It was incredible. Right after us, Kenny Sebastian went and it was sick. Then we did London. We did...
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah,
That was
Cadogan
really cool.
Hall. It was an entire cathedral that they transformed into a theatre, and it was almost like 1,000 people. Sean, my parents are divorced, closed the show, which was really awesome. So now this year, what we're planning to do is South Africa, and we want to do Malaysia.
Nice.
Which surprisingly enough, in TikTok, out of 1.4 million followers of ours, 70% to 80% is from South Africa,
Oh.
which we didn't know about.
That is also a nice checkpoint to. I wanted to ask you, like, based off your stats, only you would know, like, where do people watch you the most? Like, that was going to be one of my
India,
questions.
100%. Bro.
India,
India, 100%. I would say Bangalore is like number one.
Yeah.
For some reason, Bangalore is huge. Chennai is also huge.
Why do you think that happens?
Wow.
Why?
Wow.
What was like? Why do you think it happens?
Yeah, why? Why do you think that your videos are like mostly like in Bangalore and like Chennai or something like?
I don't know, bro.
You don't
I
know,
mean,
right?
It's weird. Like, I'm a 6'4" black dude with like a giant penis. So you would think like it would hit other demographics, right? But
Yeah,
No,
so much
but-
of our content, like, it's not got the what do you call, the reach as much as you do, but like it goes off into like different locations at different times.
So I say it's number one, like, because it goes so viral, right? It's the population size also of India that like matters. The second thing is like Sandeep's accent. Immediately I think sense
Yeah.
fit to Indian demographics. But I would say like, so basically like 14 to 20% of our followers is India.
Okay.
Then there's UK, US, then there's Malaysia, Singapore, all these other.
So is it based off these numbers that you plan your like shows, or you just have a feeling, or like how does it work?
I kind of want to hit like first for my main priorities. I want to hit all the countries that we have the most following at, just because I want to cater to those people. So South Africa and Malaysia is next. Singapore and Malaysia is huge for us also. We've done India, London and everything. And then after that, I want to do the States. So States is definitely like a couple of places.
Going back home.
Going back to the motherland, the land of free, home and free.
But do you feel like in Dubai the content scene is like a bit, I don't know, small? Like the market
You need to
was-
go out
You need
of
to
Dubai.
go out and like.
It's mad, bro. It's like crazy. So Dubai, the content scene is small, but the opportunities are crazy here.
I've heard you get paid a lot, like in terms of like from brand, more than like other countries.
Yeah, for sure. So it definitely changed my life because I was like basically like not earning much as a social media manager.
And now you're looking to buy a boat.
And I don't know, like brands and brand deals and everything. The more you grow your following here, there's opportunity to get paid a lot here. Obviously, TikTok paid me zero because TikTok doesn't pay per view at least, so I can start on a lot of money.
Okay.
But yeah, YouTube pays in general, and over here it really depends on like
What your demographic is and your market and
But
everything.
are you depending on your views in terms of like generating money, or are you like depending on like brand deals? I'm assuming, right? Like more
Brand deals, pretty much, yeah,
But
yeah.
the viewers get you the brand deals.
Yeah,
right?
but the
Like,
views are the
still-
ones that get you the brand deals.
It's the engagement. The brand deals see how much of the engagement is there, what countries are they watching from, all of these other things. So based on those things, I know influencers who have half of my following, but they have a different demographic and they get paid twice to 3x.
Because
Depends on what
Because
the-
they have that
shit,
demographic.
yeah. Oh,
So
Yeah, you got the India demographic.
I got the Indian
You
demographic.
ain't okay. Okay, so you think if you change your demographic to like something else, like if you try to do that, does that raise your value as a creator?
I
Like,
think-
in terms of the market.
I think more than demographic, the one thing that that will shoot yourself in the foot the most is not knowing your own value and putting your foot down of what your price should be. Because I think I could have probably done 90% of the brand deals I did with double the amount of money if I had just asked for it. Yeah, a lot of the influencers here have the same demographic, because what people are not realizing is also it's not just India is showing as India, but it's actually also a lot of people who have registered their SIMs in India and then come to Dubai. It still shows as India if they're watching. So a lot of these factors come into play. Brands, please hit me up. I want to get sponsored. Please.
The demographic is
Yeah.
looks like us, guys.
That's some deodorant.
So I mean, I just like kept doing the content creation game and doing stand up is like, I'm not doing it as much anymore, like maybe once a month.
Like a special, like
Yeah.
just one off.
The dream would be to produce a stand-up show that's like a recurring once a month thing, and then I make reels out of that, and then I post that to YouTube, and then it's like all encompassing pretty much. I'm getting to do stand-up and I'm getting to do something else. I wanted to do something similar to Kill Tony, but then the same show is India's Got Latent,
Yeah.
and then but I wanted to start something here in Dubai, and it was going to be called something with Habibi. I don't know, something. It would have been- Habibi's.
That's a nice one, dude, honestly.
Yeah, but producing shows is very stressful, man. It's extremely stressful. So I don't know if I want to get back in. I used to produce comedy shows also.
Interesting.
Yeah.
You
But
have to be like, okay, in India, I understand, but over here, like, you gotta be a bit careful of what you say, I'm assuming, right? Like,
Yeah.
You can't just say anything you feel like. 'Cause
yeah,
You have
it's
to like keep everything in
your visa is
mind.
gone. Go back, sir.
it's surprising, bro. Like you can get away with like a lot of things. I would say just the few topics you can't talk about is like the royal family, religion, and politics. I would say those are three that you don't touch upon. But other than that, I've
You
gone
can get
pretty
away.
deep.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
where do you scratch the like? Where do you like draw the line? Like,
I can't do this.
are you told that after the show, after you said the line?
Sometimes
or,
you're told
like,
after the show in Barsha police station where you have to
Has that
translate
happened?
your jokes.
Does
It's
that
happened to
happen?
one of my friends before where he's like dissed an audience member and then he has had to go and explain his jokes and everything. So.
So that happens.
Oh,
So if
sh-
someone heckles you in Dubai and you fuck around with them.
Yeah, but you'd be
So you
surprised.
really know, this guy fucked me over.
The coolest thing to note is the coolest audience over here is generally the locals are super chill and super cool
That's what I've
audience.
heard.
Indians are super cool audience. The people that are usually the assholes are like British women.
What?
They're like, that's not.
Karens?
Yeah, bro, I'm making fun of Filipinos. The Filipinos are laughing. I'm making fun of Indians. The Indians are laughing. But the British women are like, that's not funny. That's offensive. I'm like, are you seeing the rest of the room, woman? Like,
So that has happened to you? People have heckled you, man?
oh yeah, but I'm like a roastmaster general, bro. Like I roast the shit out of people. So like I have destroyed people's lives. I had someone at Miss Wang's once who like roasted me, and I have the video clip to this day where like he was sitting in the back, some Sri Lankan guy, and he was like yelling through everyone's set. So I just went up and I'm like, dude, you look like discount just sul. Your chains look like you got them from Dragon Mart. And then he's like, yeah, well, I can sing, buddy. And I'm like, yeah, we don't have auto-tune over here, bro. And then like the crowd is starting to go, ooh, you know, so I'm also getting hyped up. I'm like, yeah, you guys feel the tension rising in here, guys.
You're enjoying it.
Yeah, bro. And then the guy is like, well, actually, you know, my wife, I met her over here. And I'm like, oh, you picked the massage card off the floor. And then people were like, ooh. And then the guy left and he never came back to that bar ever again. So, moral of the story, don't heckle.
Don't heckle. Yeah. Especially a comic, man. Like,
especially a comic.
You're going to get picked on regardless.
You feel like this stand-up comedy is changing where now instead of just jokes, now you interact with the audience more.
Yeah, I feel
it's becoming more towards that side, right? I feel.
Yeah. So crowd work is like huge for comics that don't want to burn material. So you don't want to use like your best material, right? Which you're going to use in your special and your shows. So you do like a lot of the crowd interactions and stuff, but not everyone can do it. It's tricky for some people. Like I know some people.
Do you do it? Like, of course you do. Right?
I do a lot of crowd work. Yeah, I love crowd work. So I'll just get into it, talk to someone, and then if it's awkward, I'll lean into the awkwardness. But then there's some comics out there, I can't name names, but they don't have an idea of what crowd work is, but they want to do it so bad. So they'll go, you ma'am, what's your name? And she'll be like, Shaila. And he'll be like, what do you do? She's like, engineering. And he'll go, okay. So you, sir, what's your name?
They're looking for it.
Yeah, what's your name?
Something that'll match his material.
Yeah, and everyone's waiting for something to happen, but nothing ever happens, you know?
Man, that sucks, man.
Yeah, but I love crowd work. It's a lot of fun, man.
Yeah, like if you're quick on your feet, then like then it's better. Like, but do you think that because of like so much comedy happening on like short form content, people don't really go to shows anymore as much? Like, is there a discrepancy in that?
Yeah, I think there'll always be a crowd for like live performances, bro. Some people just want to get out of the house. They want to like see their people. I mean, like so many of my friends, like Sean, he's like doing sold out tours across the Middle East right now, but people know him for his reels. Because you just want to go see, is he really like that in person? Like, what is he like?
True. But how long can that last? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If the maybe like let's say he would have just picked up in a year or two or two ago, like. But if someone goes to the show and doesn't enjoy it, like, would they actually go back?
That's the tricky part, right? Like you have to have your material crafted out to where like it's good and it's solid and like it's not just like you have to have a structure and thing in place. And I think if you like early on you establish that, then when you get to your 40s and 50s, then you're touring arenas and people believe in you, like Russell Peters and Gabriel Iglesias and Kevin Hart. And then when you go out there, then you sell out any country that you go to, you know. So
Dave Chappelle just came.
So he is constantly building he came last night, right?
Last night, he came. A lot of people asked about that.
So did you go for it?
I did not go for it. No, I was supposed to.
You don't like the black man?
No, man. I was filming for a taxi company.
Oh, is it a local taxi company?
It's a Russian taxi company that came here.
Taxi and all that shit.
It's like taxi
You
everyone.
Okay, fair. Yeah. Interesting. So
they haven't paid yet, so I can't say anything.
Okay, so we're gonna checkpoint into a segment now.
Okay.
All right. So this segment is called Wrong Answers Only. All right. So yeah, exactly. Great stuff. So we're gonna we're gonna give you some questions, and you have to just give the wrong answer. It's as simple as that.
Got you.
All right. The first question is, what's the real reason we keep checking our fridge every 5 minutes? Or at least I.
To see if the bodies have decomposed yet.
Wow. That's a great start. Ronnie.
That's not what the guy said in the fridge.
Okay, why do Desi moms yell your name like something just exploded and then ask you for a remote?
Because she got stuck in the washing machine.
What?
Anand! You said, why did they yell your name and something exploded?
Like something exploded.
I want like segments, huh?
I went to Desi in my head, bro. Like
Dude, I said Desi moms, not porn.
Okay, yeah. So tell me, why do people from Kerala never lose an argument?
Because they're too busy slipping on coconut oil.
Okay, fine. What's the secret talent every Filipino has?
Probably singing during any random event, like even at a funeral.
They're just walking and like emceeing.
There.
I feel like they're just always emceeing for life.
Yeah, just emceeing.
Yeah, so why do people pretend like they like black coffee?
What's the answer? I like black coffee,
I-
bro.
yeah,
Give a wrong answer, man.
What's the wrong answer to
Yeah.
why do people pretend they like black coffee?
Yeah.
Because they want to say they like their coffee like their men.
Wow.
Strong, black, and down my throat.
Ouch. Okay, what's the actual use of LinkedIn in Dubai?
To stroke people's ego into thinking that they're doing something important in their life because they're like, I like to hire employees that care about workspace culture. Just
We are
shut
a
up,
family,
Karen.
bro. Have you heard of those?
We're a
Vin
family.
Diesel, bro.
Bro, Corporate is a big Vin Diesel movie, bro. We're a family, bro.
Yeah, we're a
And
family,
then
bro.
the minute you do little fuck up, they're like, oh shit, this guy. We're not a family no more, bro. Yeah, but okay, tell me, like, why does every group have like one introvert friend? I'm that part of my group.
Well,
I think it's a charity case, bro. He is one.
Yeah.
Charity
he's
is like,
got-
please do. No, I got PSP to school. You become friends with me, you guys can
Dude,
play
he actually bribed one of our friends with the PSP. Like, just go and take it for a day, so he becomes a friend. That's it.
no.
That's how introverted this guy
That's
is.
how when like
He does-
yeah,
he-
you're
he
introvert
bought
and your
friendship
personality
right there.
sucks at that time, so you're just like, fuck it. What's the
Yeah, I mean, you need someone to basically, you
you
know.
need some material things to like compensate for your personality.
What's the real job of a Dubai content creator?
Sitting on a yacht and flaunting
Sitting
their
on a
butt, bro.
rental yacht,
Twerking at the gym, complaining that like someone's recording themselves in between of someone's set.
I feel like sitting on a rental yacht and just telling people how to make money.
Yeah. Or you want to come see my 1-bedroom apartment? My name is Ekaterina. You can come see it if you want.
Why do South Asians never say "I love you" to their parents?
Because their parents are missing 90% of the time. Mom, you have to go to HSBC.
Okay, that sounded personal. Sorry, Anand. Moms should not be working. What do you think?
Oh yeah, bring
Is
out
this
your
wrong answer, Zully, again?
Yeah, bring out your
I mean, now we can blur the lines and you can say anything and it could be a lie.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Moms shouldn't be working.
Sit at home moms.
Yeah, sit at home.
For
mom.
Anand like children.
What if I get circumcised again? I need you at home.
If you were at home, I wouldn't be circumcised now.
Okay, checkpoint. Next
Checkpoint.
segment.
Yes.
Alright. The next segment is red flag, green flag. We're going to tell some sentences and you're going to say red flag or green flag for that sentence.
Okay.
If we feel like it's funny or whatever, we'll ask you to explain it.
Cool.
Easy. Alright. The first one is Raunak orders
Idli with ketchup, bro. Who does idli with ketchup? That's like,
Idli with ketchup?
Yeah.
yo, I knew a guy who did that. So
Okay, first of all, I'm going to be one of them to say green flag, bro. It's
What the
Why?
completely
fuck?
fine. I'm fine because I eat butter chicken with dahi, with yogurt.
Do you eat
Is that
biryani
proper?
with milk?
No, not milk,
No,
but with
bro.
laban.
Red
I'll have it with
flag.
laban.
Band karo.
Is that bro? I will top your weird, like
So you've had like weird food.
idli with ketchup is a bit weird. You might want to get
Yeah,
yourself
But is
like,
that
what the
green,
fuck?
but it's
Crazy.
still a green flag for you, right?
It's a green flag. No, it's not a red flag.
Imagine a
That's
girl
it.
comes in front of you and sits and you go to like a South Indian restaurant and she orders idli with ketchup for your date.
I mean, what is chutney really?
Not
ketchup.
tomato ketchup or any other
Not
form
ketchup.
of like, yeah.
Okay, chutney is chutney, I get
Like
it.
add the coconut and then we'll make something of it.
Yeah, ketchup is like chutney's Down syndrome little brother. Or
Yeah, pretty. Ketchup is like Sitare Zameen Par, bro. It's like
something. That's good.
I made a pun.
Yeah, I made a pun.
Okay, awesome. Laughs at their own joke before the punchline.
I do that again. It's a green flag.
Oh yeah, if you do it, it's a green flag.
Yeah, exactly. If I do it, it's a green flag.
Cool.
Yeah, okay. So speaks like fluent sarcasm, but gets offended really easily.
Bro, did you guys write this after me?
Yeah.
What the man? It's weird because I speak fluent sarcasm, but when I say the joke back, people think that I'm offended when I'm not really offended.
What do you mean? I don't understand that.
So like,
Sorry,
and you
sorry.
can clarify. That's completely
Yeah.
in your prerogative to clarify. It is.
Because
your
I thought
podcast.
about it for a second. I was like, no, I don't need to think about it.
So this is what I mean. Like, let's say you make fun of me, right? Say something funny to me. Like, say something about
now I
me.
can't.
Make
bro.
fun
Now
of me.
you're just
Say
putting on
anything.
the fucking
Say
spot. I am
anything.
not the comic here, Anand.
Just, I know, but just
Okay,
go for
okay.
it. Whatever you say is gonna be funny.
This face is funny, bro. Yeah. The glasses are looking like too big, bro.
Yeah, and your teeth are looking too big, bro.
Oh, like that. Okay,
Like
fine.
that, bro. And then people are like, whoa, bro, why are you pissed? I'm like, no, I was just doing what he did, bro.
Okay. Fine.
Yeah. So
But
that's
then
fine.
you
I don't know
rose
that.
your like
I did rise my Rosa.
Rosie. Yeah, it's very uppy. Anyway, okay. Watches Netflix at 1.5 speed.
Oh, that's a red flag. What the Be a normal human being, bro. Like, are you
Yeah, I'm not the one
That's
doing
fine.
it, man.
We live in like a 30-second video thing. So
No,
I want
bro.
something over like
This
5
is
minutes,
your
that's
crowd,
good.
Anand.
Live in the present moment. They call it the greatest gift of all. That's why it's called the present. Now listen, Sandeep listens to voice notes
At
on
1.5.
1.5 or 2x speed.
Same.
That is a psychopath. You're a
The same,
psychopath.
same.
Bro, that's why he's introverted. He understands. He'll
Yeah,
understand what
fast,
Sandeep
yeah.
does. Sandeep sends me an Excel sheet, by the way, of all of our videos, color-coded based on how viral they've gone.
Wow.
And if it's a flop, it's in red. And he'll give reason. Because Anand didn't put subtitles where I told him to put subtitles. Bro, so you will understand. Bro, he asks ChatGPT for his entire life and his daily structure.
I mentioned this to Raunak as well. Fuck talking about Sandeep. I'm going to talk about you and how you use ChatGPT. There is a video of your day in your life where you say, "I'm going to work," and sorry about that. He puts his laptop, and I can see the ChatGPT right there, and he's like going ham at it, like yeah.
Bro, listen.
Bro, I saw you use it like crazy. So that sort of got me thinking as well that I can use it for a lot of my tasks too. Like that's inspiring.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like
For tasks, for like life advice, for all of that. It's
you said you
amazing.
used it for you learning languages as
Learning
well.
languages,
So-
tasks, life advice. The one thing ChatGPT is horrendous at is it'll never be funny. I don't believe it. It cannot write a script, a comedy script to save its life, bro. It can give you the idea or like maybe the topic, but it cannot be funny.
So do you use ChatGPT for topics?
I use ChatGPT for topics sometimes. If
And
I'm
then
like,
you give it Anand spin on it. Right?
Yeah, and then I'll write my own script around it, but I just need like the headline, like what is it about, what's going on.
So you like because I've started using it since
Yeah, it's called Segment GPT now.
Segment GPT.
Segment GPT. Segment, yeah, there should be a new segment.
Yeah.
Segment GPT.
Checkpointt, segment GPT. Yeah, whatever.
All
I
segments from ChatGPT.
Yeah, I got these games from ChatGPT, man. It's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm trying to use it like for more things in my daily use. The other day usually I would sit down for a podcast, like to write down the flow of a podcast, and it'll take me like 2 to 3 hours of just brainstorming with him, bro. What do you think? What do you want to do? Now I just like wrote it down. It gave me everything, and I was talking to it like back and forth. Within like an hour, like 45 minutes, I was done.
Yeah.
And then I slept for 2 hours, like a little baby.
Cool story, bro. It needs more dragons and shit.
I need more GPT in my life.
Need more GPT.
Yeah, but I got that off from you. That was the whole point of this whole ramble.
I appreciate that, bro. I think
Yeah.
it's good to use ChatGPT.
But you just said it's not funny, but
It's not funny, bro.
it's not funny. ChatGPT ain't funny.
Do you believe in gratitude?
Yeah, 100%. I practice gratitude every day.
How do you practice gratitude?
By journaling.
I wake up every day at 4 a.m. No,
You've not seen that video? There's a video of this chick who goes, same question was asked.
yeah.
How do you practice gratitude? And she goes like journaling, and there's just people just shitting on her. Like, shut the f up.
How does Anand practice gratitude?
So I kind of take it in a more like broader sense. I don't like sit down and actually think to myself like, oh wow, things around me are great. I just like understand where I am in life and like what it took for me to get to that point, and I feel super grateful that like I get to make people laugh for a living. And like I think to myself like all of my previous jobs that I've had, all of the struggles I've gone through, and then I realized like all I have to do right now, my main purpose in life is to create content and create funny moments that will make people's lives better. And I don't have to do anything else on earth. That's literally my purpose for being here. So I'm like, I figured it out and I'm super happy with that. I'm grateful and I have a lot of gratitude for that. And because of that, I'm not sweating anything nowadays. Like I feel super chill all the time. I'm just happy all the time because I'm like, nothing else matters. All I gotta do is like make funny shit. So
Just be yourself.
be myself. That's it. And
Or is there something different? Like, do you have to be a certain way when, like,
I-
you're out not with yourself? Like,
so the end goal of it all is technically to just like make content and everything while being myself to the most truest and authentic self of my form of myself. But that's if I choose to like stream and stuff. It really depends on what avenue I want to get down, you know. If I'm streaming, I would like to be like a bit of an exaggerated version of who I am right now. If I am doing like long form on YouTube, then it's going to be a bit of characters, impressions, things in between long form skits. And then if I'm doing short form, it's just going to be like skits, and you're not going to see much of the real Anand in those like skits.
Yeah, because there's not much of you. Is that through just stories? Like, if someone wants to get to know you, like as a creator, like as Anand, not the person on the skits.
It would definitely have to be like long form content or like actually knowing me in person, bro. It's very tough to know me like through the skits and reels.
It's just someone else.
Yeah, when people meet you, when they see you, they expect you to be that same person that you were in real,
like
right?
everyone expects me to be super serious and rigid.
Then you just be like, bro, that's not me, man. And
yeah, man. It makes it. Sometimes people don't want to approach me. Like some people are cool about it, but some people are like shy or like nervous to approach me, and I'm just like, bro, just come. I like talking to everyone, man. Like,
so you think that's the one thing that people get wrong about, yeah, when they meet you?
Probably,
like
that.
So
I think
hard-headed
or like serious or some shit.
You think like you've become more intimidating for others since the fame?
I think so, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, you feel it?
I feel it, yeah.
Yeah,
I feel it. People start shaking. I was in Barcelona and like we were at this concert and this guy came and he was like just like, you know, shaking out of his mind. He's like,
bro, that was another reason.
What?
That was some other reason. I was not shaking.
That's 100% he was shaking for another reason. Like his eyes, like I could see his pupils, bro. He told me like a lot of times he was shaking for another reason. But he was like, can I just take a picture? I'm like a big fan of yours and I know Denise and I know Sandeep and I know this and let me just take a picture. And those people, bro, like I'm always like super cool with them and like super chill and everything. And but sometimes it can cause awkward moments. So like one time I wasn't used to dealing with it in the beginning, right? I would walk through the Dubai Mall and then I started counting in my head. I started making a game out of it, like how many people recognize me. Because in the beginning it's weird,
like
bro.
The start of
it,
right?
At all, yeah.
It'd be weird if you keep doing that.
Yeah, no,
like
that would be really weird. Yeah, like I'm like 3 today. So when I first started getting recognized or whatever, I would have moments where I would forget, right? So I'd be in like in my car and someone would cut me off rudely or something and they'd stop the car and I'd be like, this piece of shit, I'm gonna show him. And he would get out and he'd be like, dude, what the? And he'd be like, dude, I really like your videos. Like I really like, and I'd be like, oh yeah, nice. And now I can't do anything because I don't want it to be like on World Star the next day.
True.
Oh, look at me, Anand, this is just temper.
Because someone cut him off,
Yeah.
You know, you're on like Khalid's time for the wrong reason.
Last night is a prime example of when this shit can go wrong. Is we some of my friends, we all went to a bar, had a few drinks, we're like chilling there. Then we went to go get pizza at this place called Zaza. Amazing pizza. Like it was brilliant. I might go today again. It was so good.
Damn good.
So we're eating there, and as we're eating, we noticed like these 2-3 girls who are walking out of the restaurant, and they're really cute. And they turned and they looked at me and they smiled. And I let it go once, and then they walked out of the restaurant. They turned again and smiled at me again, and I'm like, wow, okay. Third time they turn and they smile, and I look at my friend, I'm like, bro, we gotta go talk to this someone. Like they're like
calling out, bro.
So I walk outside, and I'm just walking. I'm like, guys, I just wanna. Can you settle this debate for us? What's the best pizza? Is it margarita? Is it this? By the way, this is my friend, and I'm Anand, right? And they go, actually, we have boyfriends. And I'm like, what? And they're like, yeah, we have boyfriends. I was like, I wasn't expecting that. And then I looked at the one girl and I go, but you were looking at me. Smiling. Yeah. And she looks at me and she goes, oh, I thought you were someone famous.
Oh.
Now I'm stuck in an awkward situation. I'm looking at them and I turn out the corner of my eye. I see 2 guys coming out of the restaurant with their boyfriends. And I look at her and I'm like, you know what? I might as well milk it at this point. So I look at her and I go, I am. And then I walk away. And I go back in the restaurant and I just hear them going, and he's like, and then they start walking back in the restaurant and I had to do the whole like, guys, sorry, I respect you guys. You know, you're like, man, I respect you. And they're like, bro, but you saw us sitting over there, yeah, we're talking and shit. And then you came, bro, like, you don't respect
This sounds like the reason I stopped going to club.
Why did you?
Bro,
or like, you know,
did you think it was like you had to go and apologize to them because they're like, oh.
I felt like I knew that like if I stayed and hid back in the restaurant, then it's gonna be worse because then they're gonna come in the restaurant and be like, bro, what the fuck? But if I walk up to them and I'll be like, dude, genuine mistake.
You own up to it.
Yeah, but they were like, you saw us in the restaurant. I'm like, dude, I didn't even notice you guys. Like I was eating pizza, bro. Like I noticed them when they walked out. Because she had a fat ass. No, okay.
Fat. Or a nice smile.
I was like, bro, it's all good, whatever. And then they were like, bro, like, don't do this again. And I was wearing the same thing yesterday. I don't ever like to seem intimidating. But at this point, I had to play this card that they were both like, bro, what's up, what's up? So I did this. I'm like, bro, just relax. It's all good, guys. And I hugged them both like this. I'm like, it's going to be fine. Yeah. And they're like, it's going to be fine. What? That helps a lot. I'm actually a very sweet, like cuddly bear, bro. I don't fight at all, ever. Like I just,
nice.
I like martial arts, but I don't like it's better to
Bro, I
be
saw one of your
a
videos
warrior in a garden.
where
than
you
a
had done
gardener.
for like this
I
thing.
can't fight.
I think you had done.
Just me. Like I didn't learn how to fight because I don't
one
want to
video
fight.
for this one, right? Vix.
Vix?
Yeah, where this Filipino guy Muay Thai and all you were practicing.
Oh yeah. I
Bro,
took
that shit
Sandeep
shut
for-
down.
Bro, it shut down.
Bro, I took a 1 year membership over there.
I
I went
tried
one day,
out.
I'm like, yo, where the is this place, man? It's gone. Paid like fucking 1,300, 400 I've been there, like, 50% off and all. And I was like, yeah, I want to learn Muay Thai, bro. I started running. First, this make you run like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck, I cannot do this,
So
man.
you went to Vix, you got dicks, bro. You got.
I got first, then I got scammed also, bro. They're like fucking randomly shut down, bro. Now it's some fucking random school over there, bro. Like, I was like, yo, what the bro? But yeah, I want to learn where the you do jiu-jitsu and all that.
So I practice like there's a couple of ways, bro. Matador Jiu-Jitsu is really good. Entropy is also good. But if you wanted to start out, I would say like
Bro, I actually want to do Muay Thai more than jiu-jitsu.
Muay Thai. Bro, there's a lot of really good spots for Muay Thai, bro.
Yeah, man. Because jiu-jitsu, I feel like it's good, but it's gay.
Bro, honestly, that's the exact
Jiu-jitsu
same.
It's
is
good. It's
good,
very,
but it's
very
gay?
good. Yeah,
Is
it's
that
like,
what you just said?
bro, I think jiu-jitsu is like the best fighting technique, right? Like
Yeah,
you
yeah,
can
it's
like
amazing,
literally
bro.
take down someone twice your size with jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
Fair.
Yeah.
I've got
But-
folded by a Filipino woman who's like 45 kgs, bro. Like a pretzel, she's folded me up.
Yes.
God.
The way like jiu-jitsu, I feel like it's very like this way of fighting, but kind of gay as well. Like, you know, it's
See,
like
bro,
you
that's-
lie down, you're like, yo, come.
That's something you have to confront within yourself, bro. Because I'm
That's
more worried about someone killing me and choking me out, right?
Yeah.
But in your head, you're like, this is kind of nice. It's cuddly.
That's
So,
like, yo, it's fucking.
Fair.
But I don't know that. But kickboxing, this one, TK MMA is really good for kickboxing. I went there for a couple of years.
That's the one in Arjan, right?
Me Production City or like Media City? It's in Dubai Media City.
Okay. Checkpoint. We're gonna do one last segment now.
Let's do it.
So the segment is called the top three. Okay. We're
Top
gonna
G?
top three.
Okay,
G.
sorry.
Top three. Yeah. So the top three. Okay. Top three compliments that you think are not actually compliments.
If someone comes up to you and they say, oh, you have such a shiny head. And I'm like, dude,
You take offense on the baldness.
no, I don't take offense on the baldness.
But why did they have a point?
But why do they have to point it out? Something that's like also a compliment. Oh yeah, you're actually really funny for how you look.
Okay.
So
That's not a compliment. Don't take it as
they
one.
call you funny.
They're going for you, bro.
Funny, so, like, you know.
Okay. Fair.
You're actually a lot nicer than I thought you were.
Okay.
I got that a lot.
Yeah. People say that like very casually, you know.
They say
you know
that
what I
very
mean?
casually.
Like, I'm nice only, bro. You thought I was not nice. You know what I mean? Like, that's on you.
Top 3 excuses that you use to cancel plans.
Oh.
My mom's calling me. Gotta go. That was my.
Raunak's like breakup top 3. Well, his top breakup one was actually I have to
gotta
concentrate on my
study.
studies.
I failed that exam, bro.
Oh my god, dude. Wow. I have top 3 excuses. Now that I've turned 30 this year, my number one thing that I say is I'm like, I don't want to come.
Okay,
Like,
Straight
I
up.
just-
straight
I'm
up.
lazy.
I don't
Yeah.
want to come. Yeah, I'm lazy. Second one I would say is I'll be like, oh bro, I have a shoot tomorrow.
Okay, easy.
And it's my backup because they're like, oh yeah, he is.
Yeah,
he
he's
does
a busy
videos.
guy.
Yeah, I have to travel to Abu Dhabi also.
Oh, wow.
Meanwhile, I'm in bed toasty at like 9 a.m. It's like, yeah. And then my third excuse will be like, oh bro, something's wrong with my throat. I think I have bronchitis or something.
Oh.
Immediately people are like, don't spread
Nah,
that
nah.
shit to me.
COVID.
They'll be like, yeah, take your time, recover.
Fair.
Yeah.
Alright, the last one. Yeah. Top 3 things that sound motivational but mean nothing.
One is definitely like,
One day you can do it.
one day you can do it. Yeah. Wake up at 4 a.m. and just get the grind, the hustle mentality.
Yeah.
Go into the cold plunge and then do the journaling all before 4:50 a.m.
Who's the guy who recently did that?
Ashton Hall.
Ashton Hall, yeah.
Yeah. I just met him in Dubai recently.
Really?
So I had lunch with him and everything.
Nice.
Yeah, the
Did-
guy
did-
who's like the who like runs
Slow motion run.
Slow motion. He's a bit of a diva. I'm not gonna lie, it's crazy, bro. I got him a 20-person seated place at Krasota, and it's a very like luxurious Russian restaurant here with the all immersive, you know, like the food. It's a 5-star experience, 8-course meal. Bro, he ate like 2 bites of everything, and then he's like, I don't really like this. Can I get steak? And then they're like, what? With this caviar and lobster and beluga whale and like all this shit, bro. Like, you're not gonna eat it. And then he's like, nah, I want steak. And then they got him steak. And then halfway through his meal, I shit you not, bro. There's like crazy like lighting and there's like movie stuff happening. The table's moving. You can see fishes swimming around the table and stuff. And I'm like looking at him. I'm like, does he like it? And he looks at me. He's like, I gotta get a haircut. And I'm like, what do you mean by that, Ashton? It's in the middle of the meal. And he's like, I called a celebrity barber. He's gonna come cut my hair right now. I'm like, where? He goes, in the restaurant. Can you ask them? I'm like, what?
Oh.
So then I went to the manager. I'm like, so sorry. So basically, Mr. Ashton Baba, Ashton Cheta. So he wants to get haircut here. So is it possible to accommodate? And they're cool about it. They're like, yeah, we're Russian. We're used to dealing with these crazy demands. No problem. Bro, in the bathroom, Ashton sat in the restaurant. He had the whole barber shop thing and they cut his hair, bro, in the middle of his meal.
No way.
And then he came out and he told me, I'm going to beat ISO Speed in a race. Just watch. And then he ended up losing.
Yeah, he ended up losing that one, right? I heard he lost a lot of deals because of that. Like Nike.
He lost quite a lot of deals. It was crazy. I was like, are you going to put money on it? He's like, I'm going to put 100,000 at least. And in my head, I'm like, dude, I don't think you know how fast this guy is. Like, he's fast. And your bicep is bigger than my torso. So I don't know how fast you're going to be able to run. Bro, his bicep was like this big, bro.
But his slow motion running is like, what?
It's crazy.
So give me 2 more. Complete the game.
2 more
things that sound motivational but are actually not.
Okay, this one's gonna sound a bit crazy, but like everyone can do it if they put their minds to it. Not everyone can do it, bro. Like it takes like a bit of luck. It takes a bit of like skill. It takes a bit of your upbringing and what your environment is and stuff. So I don't believe like everyone can do it. Someone needs to put the fries in the bag.
All right.
I love those people, by the way.
Yeah.
I am, by the way, the random person who will, I don't record any of this shit, but like I will walk into a Burger King in the middle of night and tip a lady 500 dirhams and then walk out, bro. Like I just love this kind of stuff because I'm like karma, someone's watching out. Like I have a whole fantasy weaving in my own head, bro, where I'm like, I am the main character. So like I do it for a good cause also, but then it's also a little bit of an ego stroke. So, you know,
fair.
The Whopper turns out cold. I'm like, you
Abhi 500 diyas.
No, it's like your way of giving back, right? Which is not bad. Like.
Exactly. Like,
So,
and then my
they still got to put the fries back.
They still need to put the fries in the bag.
Just $500 more.
And the third one, I would say, what is motivational, but what is not actually motivational. That's
You got this.
Yeah, because I don't got this. Sometimes in life, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm hoping that you guys could guide me through that.
Yeah.
And we did. We got through it.
Awesome, man.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much towards the end of this podcast, man.
Hell yeah,
Thank
man.
you so much.
Thank you for
we've
having
taken too much of your time.
3
by the
hours.
sounds of it.
By the sounds of it.
I know. I had to get to a circumcision after this, but it's fine. I'll delay
You
it.
can delay that one a little bit. Fair. So that was Anand, guys. How was the experience apart from it being long?
Absolutely dreadful.
Yeah, we kept the guy who makes you laugh for 60
It's
seconds
fucking
for
raw.
like 1.5 hours here, man.
Yeah, no, it was really great time, guys. I would highly recommend for you guys to check out the channel. Go smash that like and subscribe button and stay tuned for more of this
Checkpoint.
Point.
Yeah.
That's why it was called
That's funny.
I knew
Awesome.
that, bro.
He knew
I was
that-
checking with them to see if they knew the name of their own podcast. So
So that's a great outro. Thank you so much. Checkpoint.
Checkpoint.
Checkpoint.